Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now, just coming on here today because I wanted to show a couple of people, or everybody that wants to look at it anyway, who wants to know how to make these bullion stitches that I did on the piece of work that I'm doing. Let me see, where is it again? I put it on there. Not on this one. Okay, wait a minute. Hang on a seckie. Here we go. It's on there, but you can't see it very close. I suppose you can. The green bit. Okay, so I've just got a piece of fabric in and I've got in a hoop. So for people that can't work out how it's done, and maybe it was not obvious because of all the things that I had going on around in the other picture there, a piece of work. Look at the cotton cord, everything in now. Got the fan on, it's hot, warm I should say. Okay, so what you do is you work out where you're going to have your bullion stitch. Now I don't want to write on here, but you can do like a star shaped thing if you like, or design. You just do practice some anyway. That's not good. How about we put a knot in the end first, that'll help a real lot. Now you need to have a good fairly long needle. It has to be about the same size as your thread, because your needle needs to make the hole, of course, for your thread to follow through. So they're the same size pretty much, or the thread can be thinner. This is a piece of embroidery crochet thread, size 8 I think it is. It hasn't got the thing left on it, but I think that's what it was. I showed you the other day to you. This is Coats. It's size 8. Anyway, so you just come up through the top of, or whatever you want to put the thing, put the knot, the bullion stitch. Now, there's a lot of different sort of ways you can do it to make it look different, but the way that it's made really is, well, the first easiest way. So you want to have it that long, whatever you're making, okay? So that's how far, that's the length that you want your stitch to be, alright? So then you get the thread. We come up through the bottom, so I want it to be this long here. We go down through that part. We come up through, I might make it that long, we'll come up through the, next to where you come out here with this piece of thread, right? And you don't push it all the way through yet, right? You get the thread, this bit, and you wrap it behind the needle and round, behind the needle and round. So that's 2, 3, 4. Don't have to count them unless you're making a lot the same size, okay? You need it to be from there to there. So the distance from there to there is how far you're going to wrap your cotton around, alright? So that's the same. That's the same distance as what this is going to be here. Like that. So that's about right, is it? That there and that there, they're about the same. Okay, so hang on to it. Put your thumb there. Just pull through the needle like this. I wonder if you can see this. I might have to might be too close, haven't I? And just keep going. Push it through. A bit of a twiddle. Push it through a bit further, like that, and through a bit, keep pulling, don't pull it too tight, just, make sure it's right, and just roll it around, and then just go back in underneath where you came up, and there it is. Ouch. And I'm finding my needle a fair bit lately. Come up again on this side, we'll just make a bit of a star stitch. Might have to go out a tiny bit, I think. Okay, righto. You come back there. Say we want to come into the centre because we can make a flower. So we'll come back down there. Come back out near your thread, under your needle. Get your cotton and go round behind that, and round behind there, and round behind there. I'm trying to see this on the camera so I can see if I'm showing you properly what we're doing here. There, 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 a bit so it's about the same length as that bit there and that. And I mean by the distance you've gone underneath there with your needle, okay? And then you hang on to it with your finger and your thumb, and don't press it, don't hold onto it too tight, and just pull it through like this, okay? And then you can let it go when you get to about there, and just push it on, not too tight, just be careful, pull it through. If your fabric starts to distort in any way, you know that you've taken it too tight. I've only got a very thin piece of fabric in here, so it's really holding on and tighten this. We can't tighten it anymore, but anyway. So there are two that look like little ears. Okay, so you can go through again. We'll do another one. So I don't know if you're missing this or not. I was getting in the shot here. Go down in there, back up through here. Put your finger behind that bit. Now, if you do it in a hoop, it's okay. It's pretty easy, but you've got to have it around the edge, because you can't reach across to the centre. So when you put in the hoop, you'll have to just reach across through it. So you push that up there. Don't put it all the way through. Go wrap it round, and that's not in. You can't see what I'm doing at all. I'll keep moving. Round there, round. Keep this going round. Going. Okay, so that's enough. Hang on to it. Pull your needle through. While you hang on to it all the way you go, don't let go of it. Because if you do, it'll all come unraveled. And this, I think I did this too. This one a bit, that's a bad one, look at that. That's a bad one. Rolling. I might have put too many things on that one, because it's got a, so I was too busy watching what I was doing and not watching what I was doing, if that makes sense. Anyway, so I'll just go down behind there. I'm going to leave that for the time being, because I'm going to show you over here how to do cast on stitch. Okay, so the last one I did wasn't very good, but the first two are okay. It's okay, it's alright. So this is going to be cast on stitch. So you come up through your piece of material. You want to go back, I hope you can see this. Right, come back here a bit. This is pretty close to the same sort of way of doing this, except you're going to actually pin it round and go like that. Come round your finger and go over the needle. Not a very good shot of this, is that? That's not working. And over the needle, I don't think we can see this properly. I'll have to redo it and put the camera somewhere else, I think. I'll have a look at it in a minute and see what it's like. If it's okay, I'll put it up. So now you can do this as far as you need to. That's what you need for your piece of work that you're doing. And you pull that through the same way, and this is called cast on stitch. Now, when I was doing the ones that I put on that piece of work here, these little ones, these little blue ones, I was going back down in closer to that piece. I'll just do another one to show you that. I can't explain it exactly, so we'll you want to come up there and then go down pretty close to where you came out, and you make a tiny stitch for this and come back up there at that part, take it through as far as you want to, and then as many wraps as these will make it into the size of the thing. So we go round the more you do, the more the circle will be that you're making. Sort of like a little circle anyway. Half circle, moon. Righto, we'll just do a few of these. So you just go around your thumb and pull down, just like you were casting on for doing some knitting. Just like you were going to do some knitting, okay? If you don't knit, well, I hope you can see what this is doing. Go around there and over that needle and pull it. And then you've got these little edges there, see? So when you pull this through, and you keep going, this one maybe you wouldn't twiddle backwards and forwards because you need it to look like that. See? You need it to look like that. So that's pretty easy, isn't it? It is. Yeah, but just rewind that if you want to watch it again. So, now, people have mentioned the French knot. Well, that's not hard at all, although I did find it at first. Now, somebody asked me how long did I do this, did I go to learn to do these things? Well, I did it for one day a week for 12 months. Now, I never learnt nowhere near as much as I know now, because that was a long time ago and I've learned it all since. So I did learn a fair bit, so it wasn't, it would have took me years to learn it, if I was going to school all that time. Okay, so I'm going to do a French knot up through the back. Right, get hold of that there, your two fingers, and you go round and round, and you turn it round like that, and you push it down, and you just pull that through. And there's a French knot. Okay, get hold of your thread in between two fingers, get your needle and wrap it round your cotton. Come back over here, make sure that's, pull that up a bit on this part here, and put it down in the hole, not the same hole but the one next to it, and there's another French knot. They're really easy, they are, really easy. Do a bit of practice though. I couldn't do them first though. See, when you're looking at a book or something, it's not that easy to get the hang of it. It's a lot to do with the way that you hold your needle and thread on. I think that's what the thing is, you know, you've got to hold onto that, the needle and cotton the right way, with not too much pressure on it. And I think they were the only ones that people found a little bit hard to follow. I never did any French knots on there, but I just think that, I can't remember now which. So this is what I've done on here, but I don't think I've did anything that I haven't showed you how to do the stitches, okay? But this is just going to be a little extra one that I've done. I'll tell you what this is. Look, this makes good lavender, these bullion stitches. There, it makes really good lavender, as you can see it on there. And you just do the bullion stitch and put your, actually that's probably not a lavender colour, but it's still still is that's what you can do with that, okay? So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll come back on here a bit later. I will probably won't be doing another one on my crazy piece of work for just a couple of days. I mean, so tomorrow, oh well actually today when you see this, it will be Friday, and I won't be doing any videos then, so I'll be doing them again on Saturday, I think, as far as I know. Okay, so I'm only not actually in front now, only by this one. Well, it won't be by the time you see it, will it? But anyway, I'm going to keep on going with this because I'd like to just show you a few more stitches on here, you know, a few more bits and pieces yet before we finish it. Then we'll do, I haven't decided yet whether to do the bead knitting or the stump work, so we'll see what happens, okay? So thank you very much for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.